Hi guys, sanibonani igama lami nguMusa Khatebe, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. It really does mean a lot. If you are returning sabi, ngiyabonga kakhulu. I love you. And if you're new, please make sure to hit the like, the subscribe button, and the bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And also, please comment in the comment section down below. Let's get this conversation going. I'd really like to know how you guys think, and I really like to hear what you guys have to say. Right, so conversation that I want to have today, or what I'll be talking about rather today, is the truth or what they don't tell you about tight vaginas. Right, so without wasting any of your time, let's get right. Sure do hope that your cute self is sitting with your colored pens and your notebook, because there are a couple of things that I'll be talking about that you should definitely write down. And hopefully at the end of this video, if you were faking your orgasms, you won't be faking your orgasms anymore. So right, as we all know that the internet is home to plenty of tips, from how to tighten your vagina to how to be wet and juicy down there, right? But I feel that it all comes from, or often it comes from, a lack of understanding that your vagina and your pelvic floor are muscles, are a combination of muscles that help contract and release, right? And we see contractions and your muscles releasing during your period and during labor as well, right? So we have muscles all over our body. They do the same thing. Your vagina is not different at all. Like, believe it or not, it's not different, right? And like the rest of your body, you can have unhealthy and healthy muscles, right? And what you should be aiming for as a woman is having toned vaginal walls, right? And not tight. And I'll be sharing tips on how to achieve a toned vaginal wall towards the end of the video. So the obsession of being tight down there leads to muscle tension, right? Because you are either doing Kegel exercises, and half the time they are done wrong, and you are using the breathing technique where you are constantly sucking in your stomach. And the fact is, as women, we are wired in such a way in which we hold on to so much energy in our sacral chakra. This is also our pelvic floor area. I made a video about chakras, the root chakra and the sacral chakra, in my previous that was my previous post, and I'll leave the link up here, right? So yes, so this is tension, and this is also stress, right? Think about how when you are stressed and you have tension on your shoulders and you ask for a person to give you a massage, and they will tell you about the knots that you have on your shoulders, right? Your vagina is no different. Your vagina is no different. And this is the reason why couples often find sex uncomfortable, or it can even be painful. Too much of a thing is bad. Your lady parts should be strong, and they should know when to relax at the same time, right? Think of being aroused. Being aroused, this is how being aroused works. Your vaginal muscles relax, you become moist, and you have a slight opening as well, right? Like your body just knows what to do when things are being done right. And as a gent, if it's constantly tight, if the lady parts are constantly tight and you're experiencing way too much friction, no one is going to enjoy that. You should be you should be experiencing suppleness, and it should be a little loose, right? Bear in mind, I didn't say loose. I said a little loose in order for both parties to enjoy themselves. You need to relax, okay? Relax your entire body and your pelvic floor muscles as well, right? It's essential in providing you with that full orgasm, right? Be it a clitoral orgasm or a G-spot orgasm that is a burst of emotion and is more juicy and is more emotional, and I'll probably get into the types of orgasms in a different video. But yes, in order for you to be able to facilitate an orgasm that is longer, you need to relax your pelvic floor muscles. Remember, what I had mentioned is that your muscles contract and they release, right? And this is exactly what an orgasm is, involuntarily so. And in order for you to experience a powerful, and in order for you to experience an orgasm in its fullness and its glory, you need to have toned muscles. And here, so it's all about finding balance, right? An X amount of strength work and an X amount of releasing, right? This will result in your vaginal walls being toned, and you'll be able to enjoy your orgasms more often, right? So I'm going to start off with the things that you can do for your vaginal walls to be more supple, right? And this is breath work, where you tuck in your belly and you're basically doing breathe in techniques, right? And you can also do yin yoga. You can do yin yoga every day. Yes, you can do this every day. And my last but ultimate favorite activity is yoni steaming, right? Because I feel that it's a 2-in-1 for me. Yoni steaming not only helps you release and relax, but it also has herbs that are essential in toning your vaginal walls, like your calendula, lavender, and your wormwood, right? So that's amazing. So it's yoni steaming, yin yoga, as well as your breathing technique. For working on strengthening your vaginal walls, most definitely Kegels. They are very, very common. And yeah, please just make sure that you are doing them correctly and not excessively. So it's Kegels, it's pelvic strengthening workouts. One workout that I can think of from the top of my head is laying flat on the floor and having your knees at an angle and basically just raising your bottom up and down. It's more like pelvic thrusting, honestly. Just doing that, and yes, with your belly tucked in, right? And we have yoni eggs as well, and they come in a variety of sizes. So what you do is you insert the yoni egg up your vagina, and your muscles clinch onto the yoni egg, and yes, this basically helps the muscles in your vagina be stronger, and you can move up with the sizes as well. So yes, that's all that I have as far as strengthening your vagina go. So with all that said, I sure do hope that now you understand that there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for anyone or you believing that you should be walking around with a tight vagina 24/7, 365, okay? It's not normal, it's not primal. Now you know. right? And if you're a gent and you want to give your woman some tips, just send it over to this video or just communicate, okay? Communicate so that no one ends up faking orgasms and lying to the other. All right. So, yeah, we have reached the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Please make sure to comment in the comment section down below and like and share and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you in the next video again, thank you so much for tuning in. It is all love, and remember that to love yourself is to heal yourself.